Hello everyone, this is LZ with the White Raven's Lair. Welcome back to Let's Fail at Stellaris. Pretty much going to be continuing where we left off in the last episode. Still trying to get our energy situation under control. Upgrading our ships again with the latest warp drive. I'm actually going to assume that every single ship probably needs that upgrade, so the next time the construction ship's available, I should send them to be upgraded. Next time any of the science ships are bored, send them to be upgraded. You get the idea.
Incoming transmission.
Okay, bunch of mail, eh? What do I got? Yeah, that's not for me. This one. He's gonna give me 1,400. Oh, yeah, free. I'll take that. Free energy credits. And you're doing the same thing? Cannot trade away strategic resource. That's too bad. I didn't check to see that this guy was gonna give me. Cannot trade it away because I already traded it away. Alright, it's gonna be auto-declined. I didn't realize that there was both of this. It was two deals from the same resource from two different empires. One of them was going to pay me 3 more, though. I did not notice that. I could have had 3 more energy credits. Only 3, though.
Research complete.
Research complete. Alright. What can I do next? Let's... disruptors and plasma throwers are both useful. Let's grab the disruptors first. Yeah, this right here is going to give me a big boom to resources, this section over here. Alright, that's the end of the domination tree. Get to choose an ascension perk. What are we going to do? Alright, so since we're actually playing as spiritualist, mind over matter is probably the best option. So I'm just going to take it. Screw looking at anything else. As I had stated at one point, gaining, or being the spiritualist gives you the ability to go down the path of psionics. And basically, that's what this is. This is the beginning of that tree of psionic abilities. So as we're going to see certain pops getting the latent psionic abilities trait.
System survey complete.
And, you know, eventually that'll grow and more people will have it, and then if down the road there'll be another tradition that I can unlock, or ascension perk, that'll be to fully awaken everyone's spiritual ability. And then it'll go down into the true, then you're going into psionics, and you're going down the you know, I'll be able to get some Psi Warriors. There's a Psi Jump Drive that I think you can even get. You start tapping into the Shroud. Some cool stuff there. I'm sure I'll get to it as long as this empire survives to get that far. Which so far I think we're doing alright. I mean, a little bit of a shaky start, I think, because I don't know, I find the amount of resources the economy set up is not doing so great. Maybe it's because I'm just terrible at managing it. But you know, it is what it is. Awesome. So yeah, some of my leaders now probably have some psionic abilities of some kind. Yeah, like that guy. Gives them plus 10% research speed, plus 25% survey speed. Which is useful. Free trait. So, I may have not mentioned this in the last episode. I got a new mic, so hopefully it fixed the crackling issue that you guys sometimes used to hear once in a while when I was talking. And I've also had to tweak and change up my recording and editing software a little bit. If anyone's curious, I'm now using Nvidia Shadowplay and Adobe Premiere Pro. So you may see a difference in quality or hear a difference in quality. Whether good or bad, I'm not quite sure. So let me know in the comments if things are good or bad. And I'll make adjustments if needed. And again, I have not been reading any of these texts, but if you guys want me to read them, let me know and I will.
System survey complete.
I suppose also one thing I should say is that I haven't actually cut anything out of this series. If there's at all any point where you guys, you know, say, okay, hey, LZ, you know, like your videos, whatever, but it'd really be awesome if it was a little bit shorter. You can cut out some of the periods of time when nothing really happens. If you only want to see, like, the more important situations, let me know, and then I can maybe do some editing that way. Myself, I would prefer to leave everything in, especially particularly for games like Stellaris or these strategy games, because even if it might not seem important now, it might be important later. But so for Stellaris, I'd probably end up leaving everything in anyways, unless, you know, obviously if I suddenly need to take a bathroom break or someone comes to the door or something and I need to pause for like 10 minutes or something, I'll probably, you know, cut that out. But so that way you guys aren't, you know, waiting for me to come back. But anything else, I'll probably everything else I'll probably leave it in for Stellaris. For the other games, I also plan to leave everything in, but that's kind of up to you guys. If you guys don't want to see me fail, let me know and I'll cut all that stuff out. But the original point of my channel was to be a Let's Fail channel, so I do plan to leave it in, but let me know if it does get too annoying, because I do realize that it can make the videos excessively or a little bit longer than some may like. Anyways, onwards. So, Sonic Army. That's a rare tech. I'm going to grab that right off the bat. And Living Metal. I should probably grab that, but it's expensive as oh hell. It will take 158 months to research. Woo! Okay, we're gonna hold off on that one. I'll get back to that one. Let's grab the... Actually, let's grab missiles. That's the cheapest tech. I mean, I don't think I'll ever need the missiles, but it's always good to have, I guess. I'll probably change up my ship designs again. You watch. Because I know I'll actually have all three different ship techs for weapons and whatnot. Because as I may have said at one point in time, the three starter weapon types are mass drivers, missiles, and lasers. And each have their advantages and disadvantages. Alien Toy Factory. That's basically, you know, we found Santa's workshop. Alright, construction chip, you're building a lot of stuff. So we now have some terraforming liquids, or terraforming gases, sorry, which is cool because that reduces the cost to actually do terraforming. Which means I can now probably terraform some of these planets for a little bit cheaper anyways. Yeah, and instead of costing like 2,000 or 3,000, it now costs 15. Small little decrease, and then that obviously stacks if I was to get more terraforming gas. But I only have the one.
System survey complete.
I gotta check these little nubs because last time I had missed a trade deal at one point. So they always give you the little alert pop-ups up here at the top. The humans want to trade, eh? I don't know if we can trust those damn humans. I agree. They're the vassal of one of my allies. So. And that is the last critter from that one quest. So all the specimens have been acquired. It gives me 500 society research right off the bat, 500 energy credits, 40 influence, and 337 unity. See, y'all, some things are worth doing. Alright, you, science ship. Go and do automatic exploration.
System survey complete. System survey complete.
Get lots of surveying done? Yeah, this whole section's starting to be cleared out here, which is good. A little bit left to go though. This gray area's got to get surveyed out. That's pretty much it for the galaxy after that. Alright.
Incoming transmission.
What do you want? Research agreement? Yeah, straight up research agreement. I'm okay with this. You know it is with these assholes. But I'm okay with that for now. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have said no. What do they got? Equivalent, equivalent, equivalent. Yeah, okay. That's fine then.
Research complete.
That immediately gave me that, so it was worth it. Alright. Let's do the... Let's do the self-work colony ships. This one's done. Let's do the coal gun, I guess. And more psionics. So, who was that? Ah, they got my physics research guy. Yeah, that's awesome right there. The fact that, you know, custom AI plus the psychic. My man right there. So, plus 5 research speed, plus 10 survey speed, plus 15 anomaly research speed. When the survey speed and the research and the anomalies aren't really of any use since he's in the physics research guy, but if he was on one of the ships going around, it would help. And then because he's a psychic, he gets plus 10 research and plus 25 survey. He'd be awesome on this fucking science
System
ship.
survey complete.
Star charts. Sure.
System
you keep
survey
asking
complete.
for star charts every once in a while. Don't we have sensor link? Yeah, here, just take sensor link. And research agreement. Let's do it. Let's do it. 30 years. Do it. And I'll give you minerals since I have lots of minerals. Minerals. And food because I have lots of food. Maybe not that much food. Better take it. And you guys too, let's do it. Research, sensor link, star chart, because I'm gonna star chart for one of you guys in a while. 30 years, food. Have some food, maybe not that much food. Minerals, have some minerals. Yeah, that's good enough. Confirm.
System survey complete.
There we go. Alright. I see those purple guys are fucking... God damn, are they building everywhere.
System survey complete.
I'm gonna lose this system, and I'm gonna lose one of my Aurelium ores. Oh no. You dicks. You did that on purpose, didn't you? See, we're at the, I guess what you would consider the middle stage of the game. Basically, everybody's in a giant colonizing frenzy. Colonize anything that's available in the galaxy. We're also trying to up tech and also trying to probably out military to basically eventually get to the point where there's going to probably eventually be wars, I would assume. There hasn't been any yet, though, has there?
System survey complete.
This has been an oddly peaceful galaxy. There's been some words said to people, but other than just words, there hasn't been any other crazy amount of action. Analyze the rising
Situation log updated.
What is that? Interesting. Give him. Interesting.
Ships upgraded.
Alright. So now my fleet is 17. Nice.
Special project complete.
What the hell is this? The horizon signal, gravity is desire. Science Officer Reldrum Den Badir, that name is just terrible, reports that the signal was unexpectedly easy to decipher, but their team has spent considerable time confirming that it's not a hoax. It is a repeating half-coherent message in the Niburian language, so my language, something like a poem. It repeats the phrases "gravity is desire" and "time is sight." It encodes coordinates near the black hole, and it ends with a dedication by name to the science officer, who adds dispassionately that they have confirmed that the signal has been radiating into interstellar space since before their birth. In fact, the signal may predate our civilization. Begins the worm in waiting signals event, or techniques we developed to analyze the signal have some applications in physics research. This is a trick or a trap? No, let's do it. As the ISS Siderenin approaches the coordinates specified by the signal, it begins to report spatial distortions and curious lensing effects. A rich stream of valuable data. Then the transmission becomes distorted. What happens next is analyzed exhaustively. The excitement in Science Officer Blah voice tautens to fear as the ship's hull struggles under increasingly exotic conditions. The ship triggers a distress call. Cries out, "The worm!" or perhaps "The worm." Then all transmissions end. No trace of the science ship is found. No further transmission, no debris, in the space at those coordinates is innocuous and utterly free of distortions. But the data they sent back has advanced their physics research dramatically. Perhaps it was worth their lives. Darkness, light, darkness. Physics research gained. 1518. That is a lot of research right there. But we lost our science ship. Barren worlds. 2 barren worlds in orbit around a black hole. That's interesting. As an election came undergo, and I lost one of my science ships. Isn't that just fun? Well, yeah, too bad for him, I guess. I had 3 science ships. I probably don't need 3 at the moment. I could probably just do without for now. Although that does kind of suck, but these things happen in this game.
System survey complete.
Okay, yeah, whatever, run the election. Alright.
Situation log updated.
So, who was elected? Okay, so we need to hire a new scientist then. You're available. Get to work. What's he do? Edict cost. Cheaper edicts. Destroyer build cost. Edicts last longer. Alright. Cheaper to build destroyers. So let's build some destroyers. The solar panel, just for the simple fact that the solar panel gives me +3 energy and I'm in a negative at the moment. Observatory is useful too. Let's build the solar panel, observatory, engineering bay, crew quarters.
System survey complete.
And you don't have a spaceport, and that's probably fine. I'll leave you with that.
Research complete.
You build mine, I guess.
Construction complete.
Can't build mine. Requires planetary administration. What's going on here? Why is there no mine in this list? Reassemble ship shelter. Oh. Why? What happened? Oh, the sinkhole blew up the ship shelter. That's what happened. Why did I not realize that last time?
Construction
that
complete.
sucks. That sucks real bad. Okay, ship shelter. Build it. You. Let me build anything in here that doesn't require a ship shelter of some kind, or shape or form. Interesting. Alright, well, you go there and you can at least do that, and kind of leave you be. Okay, pause. Let's get those plasma throwers. What do we have here? War declaration. Declaration of war between the Directorate of Thunbeck, whatever, Kingdom of Yamir. So these 2 guys are going to war. Who are those 2 guys, and should I care? So these guys in the pink and these guys in the blue. Are any of these guys friendly with me? Neutral and neutral, I guess. Alright, I don't really care either way. That's funny why they'd be going to war. They're kind of not that close to each other. Maybe for here? Horizon signal reprise. The black hole in Gathurian Maelstrom is active again. Once again, looping signal flickers in the darkness at the edge of the normal space. But this time, there's an acoustic message encoded in the signal. It sounds very much like it's the science officer that was lost. What was shall be. What shall be was. Then the same coordinates as the first signal. Coordinates were the ship was previously lost, but the media has christened the exit point. Then say the name. Roderick Danger and Rothrock. Who's that guy? One of my science ships? Sure. He was the guy I just hired. Okay. Oh, he was actually my previous leader who was bored and got put into being a scientist. Recruit new science. Yeah, put him in charge of that. I'm through. This time, the ship is running fully automated. Roderick John Rothrock is the only crew member on board. As it approaches the exit point, the telemetry stream fills up fascinating data. Once again, space flexes, gravity on calls, Roderick reads off the headline data, echoing the telemetry. They're commendably calm. We sent a professional. It takes a little while for anyone to realize that something is peculiar about the timing. Roderick Denrotha is no longer echoing the data. They're predicting it. The telemetry disagrees, but only for a few seconds until it catches up. The monitoring team is just reporting that the prediction interval is increasing when Roderick Denrotha says, wonderingly, I'm through. It's dark, they added. That's not a problem, we can live in the dark. I never thought of that, but of course we can live here forever in the worm. We'll only wait. If the worm will only wait. At that moment, the signal cuts out and the ship disappears from routine sensors. Well, that's fucking... I don't know what to make of that one. My choice is this is horrible, this is regrettable, or this is fascinating. Well, we just lost 2 fucking guys and 2 fucking ships, although the ship they sent that guy on was automated, it wasn't one of my actual science ships. But still, I lost 2 leaders. Which is regrettable. What the fuck's going on here? Huh. Alright, I'm just gonna say this is fascinating and see what happens. Assuming that this is going to kick something else off. Something's going on with that system.
Construction complete.
Don't know what it is. Something's going on.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
Alright, upgrade that. And build us nothing for the moment. Actually, yeah, you just hold off. Don't build anything. You can do nothing. Clear out kelp. Yes.
Research complete.
And you just keep doing your thing, and you keep doing your thing. And yeah, good enough. Good enough for now. Alright, what do we want for the next tech? Let's go for the rare tech, construction templates. Construction ship, you're bored now, are you? Alright, is there anything I can do? Any place I should build? I should build a frontier outpost right here, although it will piss these guys off a little bit, I think. Border friction -7. That border friction will go up a lot more with the frontier outpost right the fuck beside it. But that is my goddamn Aurelium ore. But if I put a frontier outpost there, I'm going to be spending one fucking goddamn influence just for one ore, and I don't know if it's worth it, because these ores only give plus 15% to explosive weapon damage. The other thing I've really been using that stuff for is to trade it away, so I'll hold off for now.
Construction complete.
Send him to build mining, send him to build research.
System survey complete.
And hold off, I guess, for now. And send him back to this planet. I'll come on the spaceport. For me, that's well. Actually, that was a trade deal expired, which is fine.
Anomaly found.
What? All right. This again. The Thrine of the Quine of the Thrine. Interesting. Once again, the Horizon signal is active. It has upped its game. Once again, the transition includes the exit point's coordinates. It's signed with the private comms key of both of the people who disappeared. But this time, it's a generative text program written in an elderly programming language that creates what appears to be love poems. Love poems directed to Joram Dinberder. They honestly not very good love poems, but our scientists agree quite difficult to generate love poems procedurally, and quite unusual for Black Hole to send love poems at all. Black holes that send love poems? Yeah, that's well, let's ask nicely. Send them. Send them with the ship rigged to blow, or this is sinister and ridiculous and sinister. Let it go. Who is this guy that they're asking for? I'd actually have no idea what the fuck. I'm just throwing leaders at this. I don't know if this is actually going to do anything. Is this going to give me something, or is this going to end badly? I don't know. What? Let's see. Who is the guy that they're asking for? Joram Den Badir. He's busy researching society research. Can I get a new guy to replace society research? Yeah, I can grab this guy. Yeah, he is one of my psychics, though. But yeah, I could probably replace him if I had to. Wait, yeah, alright, screw it. I'm gonna send him. Should I send him with the drive rig to blow or not? I'll send him normal. He's gonna fucking disappear here. I just know. There's no fucking good ending to this one. So he was actually the guy who was... Alright. Where the end comes from. This will be the end, me, Joram Den Badir says at the briefing before launch. I know I won't come back, but I think I always knew this would happen. Whatever is in the hole has been waiting for us for a long, long time. I think it's been waiting for me since before I was born. Once again, the single pilot ship approaches the exit point. Once again, space blows like a fever. Again, our sensor arrays soak up fascinating data. This time, Joram Den Badir is silent. Telemetry becomes intermittent, and then it too is silent. The ship has reached the exit point. The conditions around it are returning to normal. Nothing has happened. Nothing. The Marin team mutter furiously. The ship is different. In fact, it's a different ship. It's Raldum de Badir's vessel. Lost these years past. Drifting now away from the exit point. The salvage team finds it pristine and empty, no trace of crew, and no sign of violence. But there's a journal entry in Betty's name, titled "What Was Will Be." Our scientists review it nervously. "Impossible," one says. "I hope so," says another. The ship is renamed the Founding and returned to service. Signal, dead or sleeping, says nothing at all, ever again. And yet this may not be the end. Tech research option gained, entropic recursion. Interesting. So I gained my science ship back, but with no leader this time.
System survey complete.
So I just ate 3 guys and was like, here, you can have your ship back, here's a free tech? Is that what you're telling me? Because this is fucked up right here.
Research complete.
This is like some next level fucked up right here. Alright, bud. Take your ship and go and survey. So what did I get? Entropic recursion. The universe tends irresistibly onwards and downwards. The tendency cannot be reversed, but it can be subverted for a price. Rare technology. It gives me a building. What's this building do? Spiral Feed Power Hub. Produces 6 energy. Energy credits. Whoa! Plus 20% energy credits on the planet. But minus 5% happiness? What the fuck? Significantly increase the output of power on the planet using techniques with no place in conventional physics, implicated in night terrors and dreams of fallen. Really? How does that work exactly? You build a power plant that's so powerful it makes people have nightmares and dreams of them falling? Cool! What the fuck? Alright, let's grab that. That'll get me out of the energy hole. I guess. What the fuck? That's some weird shit right there, man. That's some weird shit.
System survey complete.
Have you ever seen some weird shit before? That right there goes onto the list of weird shit that has been seen. It is known. All right, let's buy all these things and build some searching things of researches to better research and understand the universe. Some laboratories. Put you over there. Build that there mine that we were talking about there. Yep, build that there mine. Alright. Yeah, what I say I was gonna lose that system? Yeah, I lost that system. Now I got no Aurelia more because they're both been traded away. That sucks.
Ships upgraded.
Science ship, you got nothing to do? Go friggin' explore. Alrighty.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Ships upgrade.
Ships upgraded.
Edicts, do capacity overload again. The Loop Temple, signs on the stone. Archaeologists have found a forgotten temple in the remote highlands of Niboria. Buried for centuries, but recently exposed by an earthquake. Dating techniques suggest it's pre-industrial relic hand-hewn from volcanic rock. However, the recurring symbol on the walls and rear altar, a Mobius-looped serpent consuming its own tail, has no obvious precedent in early history, and the inscriptions use an unknown alphabet. One excitable archaeologist suggests it's a relic left by an unknown precursor race. In a presumably meaningless coincidence, the quake seems to have occurred at the same time as the final message from the black hole in Guthrie Maelstrom. Okay. That's interesting. So that links up to the worm, I guess, in the black hole that ate my 3 guys. Alright, well, since I'm spiritualist...
Situation log updated.
Let's take that. Investigate the temple. More about Loop Temple. Alright, let's research it. 200 days. Let's find out what it is. I'm sure anyone who has experience with this event chain probably knows exactly what I'm in store for. What I'm in store for.
System survey.
I actually have no idea. I have heard about the worm event chain on Reddit's subreddit for Stellaris. I've heard people talk about it, but I have no idea what it is. I've never spoiled myself to read what it is or find out about what it is. So this will be a first for me. Hence why I'm reading it all. If you guys want me to read everything, including all the other pop-ups, let me know. And if you don't want me to read any of this stuff, then I'll just read it to myself and I won't read it out loud. Alright, onwards.
Special project complete.
The Loop Temple. The Loop Temple, time and stone. Our scientists have learned a great deal about the subterranean temple, but some questions remain. A roof aperture along with the radial altar suggests it was once a solar calendar. But it's so badly damaged by the earthquake that we can't be certain. If the builders found particular dates important, we'll never know which ones. We've had better luck with the unknown alphabet. It's a debased variant of a better known heretic script, not an alien language at all. We've successfully deciphered it. The temple is dedicated to the waiting worm, or the worm in waiting. Most of the inscriptions are sonorous, poetic invocations requesting its appearance, or, if read in the other direction, its departure. There is also a body of inscriptions describing the operations of the universe, which our more excitable archaeologist swears contains references to advanced field equations, nothing new to us, but very impressive for a temple of this vintage. We have yet to find a physicist who's prepared to go on record as agreeing that the references are meaningful, though. The temple holds no cosmic secrets or alien weapons as far as we can tell, but its dark spaces have a distinct menacing beauty, and the poetry of the invocations to the worm in waiting becomes fashionable. They're set to appear in popular music and in publishing collections. Okay. Make the Loop Temple a place of pilgrim, reverse the Loop Temple for... Okay, what do we got? It seems I get the same amount of stuff for everything except for sealing the temple, which I get. Sealing the temple, I get 100 influence. However, if I do any other options... Okay, for this one I gain 300 Society Research right off the bat, and Tech for Doctrine Strange Loop. And if I choose the spiritualist option, which will increase planet happiness, Loop Temple's Pilgrim Ray modifier added, giving the following effects: plus 10% happiness, and it also gives me the same tech. I'm gonna go for the spiritualist option just because we're now playing, you know, Fanatic Spiritualist, thanks to the old gods. Which I almost wonder if this is somehow connected. I mean...
System survey complete.
You think about it one way. This is probably more headcanon, but than actual canon, but if you think about it, you know, with the Old Gods questline that happened earlier in this series, you know, we found statues of ancient gods that were worshipped on our own world, just floating around in random places around the galaxy, in different solar systems. And it's like, okay, well, how did the fucking those statues get there? And then now all of a sudden we find this, and kind of realize that this whole worm thing has been integrated into our, you know, it's very, it's like ancient, it's like that ancient aliens thing I was talking about all over again, right? I myself don't necessarily believe or don't believe in the whole ancient alien theory. It seems a little bit far-fetched, but then again, there's no actual proof that it's true or not true, so that's why I'm, you know, until there's somebody finds actual proof, I'm not going to refute one way or the other. But for this game, it's rather interesting. Alright, what was will be. The Foundling has located a small mineral-powered artificial object broadcasting a looping signal at local range only. These sorts of things usually turn out to be escape pods, and this looks like one of those. It's been out here a long time. When the crew cracks it open, carefully observing quarantine procedures, they find ancient remains preserved by the theropod environment. So far, not unusual. The captain of the Foundling indicates, however, that they did not expect to find the Victorian words, "What was, will be, what will be, was," daubed on the wall in bodily fluids of the pod's occupant, who the crew are now warily referring to as the Messenger. They add that there may have been equally unexpected analogous similarities between the Messenger species and our own.
Situation log updated.
Is that one of... I need a level 2 or higher
Construction complete.
scientist to research that. I don't have any of those anymore, do I? Oh, yes, this guy right here. Research. Go do it. Is that going to be one of our guys that got lost? He's dead now? But this is that the pod's been out there for a long time, so
System
it's an ancient
survey
pod?
complete.
But it's one of our guys that we just lost. So in other words, he went through time. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, guys, that's actually going to be about it for this episode. So we're going to solve the mystery of the worm, or at least hopefully get a little further into it in the next one. If you like this video, give it a like. If you disliked it, give it a dislike. Subscribe if you want some more. Till the next one, LZ signing out.